Have you ever been puzzled by why your code isn't working as expected? It can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're trying to understand class loaders in SBT. If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a common issue: why SBT's Thread Context ClassLoader can't load JDK class files as resources. I totally get it. It's annoying when you expect your code to work one way, but it behaves differently. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges when dealing with class loaders and resource loading in SBT. Let's look at the specific situation at hand. One user recently asked, why can't SBT's Thread Context ClassLoader load JDK class files as resources? They noticed that while one class loader could access the resource, the other could not. Sound familiar? If so, let's explore this together. So what's going on here? The difference in behavior between the two class loaders can be attributed to how SBT manages class paths and resources. Understanding this will help us troubleshoot effectively. And stick around. I have a crucial insight at the end that will help you avoid this issue in the future. To understand why the user is experiencing different behaviors with the class loaders, we need to first clarify how class loaders work in SBT. The user should note that SBT uses its own class loader for running tasks, which can differ from the standard Java class loader. Next, the user should check the class path configuration in SBT. It's important to ensure that the class path includes the necessary resources. The user can do this by examining the build.sbt file and any relevant project settings. Additionally, the user can try running SBT with the full class path command. This command will display the complete class path being used by SBT, helping to identify any missing entries. Finally, if the user still encounters issues, they might consider using a different class loader explicitly in their code. This can be done by specifying the class loader when loading resources, which may help in resolving the loading problem. Fun fact: did you know that class loaders are a fundamental part of Java's architecture? They help manage how classes are loaded into memory, which is crucial for performance and security. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach provided by Jason Zog highlights that SBT operates with a unique class loader structure. SBT creates a child class loader for Scala and its dependencies, which selectively hides certain classes. This non-standard delegation is essential for managing plugins and user code effectively. The user also points out that when running the jar file with external tools like Scala or Java, both class loaders can load the class file as a resource. This indicates that the issue is specific to SBT's class loader behavior. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One alternative solution to the issue is to configure SBT to run in a forked JVM. This can be done by setting the fork option to true, along with connecting input and specifying the output strategy. This adjustment allows the context class loader to load the JDK class files correctly. However, it's important to note that while this solution works, it introduces some unrelated issues, such as longer startup times for the forked JVM. Here's the insight I promised. Always keep your SBT and IDE configurations in sync. This simple practice can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these tips, you should be able to troubleshoot class loader issues in SBT effectively. Remember, keeping your configurations aligned is key. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more insights, and don't miss our next video where we tackle more common coding challenges.